Blitz Esports releases new videos every week. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out.
This year's League of Legends World Championship group stage is underway, where 16 teams will duke it out for a chance at the final stage. With so much international competition, we're going to break down the 10 non-EU and NA teams at the group stage, and the star players you should watch out for. Over in the LCK, we're starting off with KT. When this roster first got together in 2017, they were hailed as a super team, but ended up being a big fan letdown. A year later, their early game is strong as ever, but their 2017 late game throws seem to have gone. With Score, post-faker UCal, and the bot duo that reigned the LPL, Deft and Mata, KT is near immaculate. They might be the best chance that LCK has to stop RNG's Grand Slam and continue their home region's world's legacy. Player to watch is Score. Score's nickname in the LCK is the greatest jungler, known for his unpredictable pathing and intelligent gameplay. But he's also LCK's favorite meme, because despite being one of the best, he's never won a single LCK trophy since the very first season back in 2012. Score has now finally broken his curse by clinching the LCK summer title and a ticket to Worlds. Fans will just cross their fingers and hope he doesn't leave Baron at 2 HP like he did at LCK Finals last year.
Fighting for perhaps their team life, Baron taken. Oh, it's taken by Smep! Smep stole the Baron! Smep stole the Baron!
Afrika Freaks have come a long way. They started from the LCK Challengers League back in 2014, and now with a roster stronger than ever, they've got their first ever Worlds appearance. Afrika is best known for their explosive drafts and strategies, led by their stellar coaching staff. Their innovation has been a big standout in a region that's known for more conservative strategies.
And look at that damage coming on in. Tushin just tanking it up with his ultimate.
Player to watch is Keen. If we could pick just one player that shocked the LCK, it has to be Keen. He joined the team this year and completely eclipsed their former top lane, Marin. His massive laning power and intelligent split push is like a combination of Khan's mechanics and Cuve's macro. We'll see if he can carry the team at Worlds like he does at home. Gen G, formerly known as Samsung Galaxy, had an underwhelming season in the LCK, and truthfully, few guessed they'd make it into Worlds this year. But then again, not many people thought they'd win Worlds last year either. They're at least coming in with a lot of momentum, having just beat SKT, Griffin, and Kingzone in a gauntlet miracle run. They may not be favorites, but they won't miss out on defending their title. Player to watch is Haru. Although Ambition is Gen G's usual starting jungler, it was Haru that really stepped up in the gauntlet to bring Gen G to Worlds. He brought in a sharper, more aggressive style to the team's weak early play, and won games against some of the LCK's greatest junglers, Tarzan and Peanut. Look out for Haru to be the linchpin of Gen G's momentum coming into Worlds. Now for the LPL, where EDG is coming into Worlds off of one of the worst splits in their history. After a 6-series loss streak, followed by a super early quarterfinal exit in summer playoffs, it seemed like EDG might not even qualify for Worlds. A big part of that rough start is that EDG is usually known for their lineup of vets, but this year are touting one of their youngest ever rosters, Mako being their only shot caller. iBoy and Haro are two big reasons EDG made it through Gauntlet and even got to Worlds, but going into groups, our eyes are on their two junglers, Haro and Clearlove. With Clearlove, EDG are more calculated and have a clear leader. With Haro, they have a stronger mechanical player, but one that lacks experience and direction. EDG have to find the balance if they want to make it out of groups. Royal Never Give Up are favorites going into Worlds, and after winning the mid-season Invitational, this veteran squad might bring home China's first title. They're sporting a well-rounded roster, complete with LMS's star jungler Karsa and their own superhero, Uzi. In fact, it's impossible to talk about RNG without focusing on Uzi. All eyes are on the veteran ADC and local superstar to lead RNG to a title. Xiaohu is still a phenomenal carry, but RNG will be funneling all of their resources into Uzi so that he can take them to finals. And last up for the LPL, we have Invictus Gaming, a strong team built around mid-lane all-star Rookie. With a strong AD carry in Jackie Love, upcoming jungler Ning, and two very solid Korean top laners in Duke and the Shy, IG is a real threat to everyone. They were the most dominant team in the LPL this season, going into playoffs with an 18-1 record in both spring and summer. Rookie also took home the MVP award both those splits and might just be one of the best mid laners in the world. And now he finally has a roster that can help him fight for the championship. Rookie has an absurdly deep champion pool, but keep an eye out for his Orianna and Ryze, two of his favorite picks. Over in the LMS, we've got the Flash Wolves, who practically own the region. The team has won 6 straight titles since 2016, and this makes their 4th straight Worlds appearance. It's a bit of a redemption chance for the Wolves after they failed at both the 2016 and 2017 World Championships. This year, they managed to go 7-3 in the group stage of MSI, making it all the way to quarterfinals, and their star bot lane of Betty and Swordart have been dominating domestically. After taking down MAD team 3-0 in the LMS finals, the Flash Wolves are looking decisive coming into Worlds. Betty and Maple are the flashy carries of the Wolves, but their command tower is what really makes the team tick, Swordart. Swordart has been the best support in the LMS for years, and this year, he's got a great AD in Betty and his first MVP award. Keep an eye on his vision control, roaming, and leadership on the Rift. MAD team are the new kids on the block, not only because they just promoted out of LMS Challenger a year ago, but because their style is evolving into something more serious. They started off spring with a quirky split push style, and are now focusing on more measured team play and finding the right team fights. Flash Wolves crushed them 3-0 in the LMS final, but the young team has the spunk to make some noise at their first World Championship. LMS's big star Karsa left the region to join Royal Never Give Up this year, where he took 2 LPL titles and the 2018 MSI Championship, but there's still more jungle talent brewing in Taiwan. Kongyu is the latest standout, voted as the best jungler in the region. He isn't at the superstar status of Karsa by any means, but his plays make the difference for MAD and are key to their World Championship hopes. GRex qualified as the final LMS team at Worlds through a magical run in the regional qualifier. From heavy losses in the mage bot lane meta to a rally that almost got them to playoffs to stomping through the very last qualifier, GRex never gave up this season, and they're ready to prove that the LMS is indeed more than just Flash Wolves. The player to watch is Koala. Cut from the same cloth as the legendary Swordart, Koala focuses on river control and actively looks to engage on tank picks. Koala is less refined than Swordart, but he can go for some crazy engages. This is his first World Championship, but apart from some gaps in judgment, he's already playing like a veteran. And last up, we have the Phong Vu Buffalo from Vietnam, though you might remember them as Young Generation from Worlds last year. Back then, they were one of the most junior teams on stage, and this year, they're still pretty young. The Buffalo did keep 3 players from the original Young Generation roster, and will have a little more international experience as they head into groups. Not to mention, it's Vietnam's strong performance at MSI that won them a direct bye into group stage to begin with. When it comes to fresh talent, the player to watch is all about consistency, and that's why we're looking at the region's star top laner, Zeros. He's a solid all-around player, but as his 10 summer split MVPs will tell you, he can pull out the carries when it's needed. And there you have it, every non-NA and EU team competing at the World's group stage this year. Let us know who you're rooting for down in the comments. And for more League of Legends, check out the Blitz desktop app. We not only tell you the best builds for your champion, but also help you look up teammate stats and enemy playstyles. Totally automatic, no typing required as you go through Champ Select. Intrigued? Check it out at blitz.gg/lolguides.
Blitz Esports releases new videos every week. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out.